Hello, I am Aldous Huxley. You may know me as the guy who wrote Brave New World, a book that was meant to be a warning but seems to have been mistaken for an instruction manual. Today I bring you another reminder. Reality cannot be ignored except at a price, and the longer the ignorance is persisted in, the higher and more terrible becomes the price that must be paid. Now, let's talk about this truth, one that has aged like fine wine, or perhaps more accurately, like a rotting fish left out in the sun. How it applied. Then, when I first explored the dangers of ignorance, I was watching a world on the brink, caught between war, authoritarianism, and the intoxicating distractions of mass entertainment. People thought they could ignore the signs, dismiss the warnings, and continue their lives as if nothing was happening. Sound familiar? The rise of fascism in the 1930s? Many ignored it until it was too late. The dangers of unchecked technological control? Orwell and I practically put out a joint press release about it, yet here we are. The slow creep of propaganda disguised as entertainment? Yes, I saw that one coming too. People convinced themselves they could ignore reality without consequences. Spoiler alert, they couldn't, and neither can you. How it applies now. Ah, the modern world, where ignorance isn't just tolerated, it's actively marketed. We've taken distraction and denial to an Olympic-level sport with entire industries dedicated to ensuring you never have to think critically about anything. Climate change? Let's debate if it's real while billionaires build bunkers in New Zealand. Wealth inequality? Ignore it and keep blaming poor people for being poor. The erosion of democracy? Just keep scrolling and pretend it's not happening. Information warfare? Algorithms will keep feeding you what you want to hear, so why question anything? This is the price of ignoring reality. The economy is rigged, and instead of fighting back, people argue about gas stoves. Misinformation is everywhere, but critical thinking is treated as an inconvenience. The powerful consolidate control, and the public willingly hands it over for the sake of convenience. The longer we allow ignorance to fester, the harsher the reckoning will be, not just for individuals, but for civilization itself. So, what's the cost of ignorance? The bill is already due, and it comes in the form of a surveillance state that tracks everything while we argue over TikTok. Political extremism fueled by disinformation because thinking is just too hard. A society where truth is a commodity, and reality is whatever the highest bidder says it is. The time to wake up is now. If you wait until ignorance is no longer an option, you may find that knowledge alone won't be enough to save you. Break free from the programming. Start questioning. Because the alternative? Well, you may not like the price. Follow information-warfare.com to resist manipulation and reclaim your mind.